Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I want to talk a little bit about what feeling is it that you want your space to project. What I want to do is I want to kind of just like deepen the narrative a little bit here, and how I want to start it off with is talking about vibration of space. I would like to think that a majority of us want to have a place where not only where we can feel safe, cozy, but also nourished. And yes, a space can actually feed your soul. There is something special about being in an environment that completely fills you up. It is scientifically proven that we all give off a vibration. So does everything around us. So, and with that, I want to talk about a little bit more about that vibrational resonance. There are so many layers and aspects of this art feng shui, and today I just wanted to use this video as an introduction or an avenue to create an awareness of being more sensitive to even the subtle nuances of your space, and how even what might be considered innocuous can actually aid to lower the overall vibe, look, and feel. So for one of those first aspects I'd like to talk about is your actual furniture placement and how important it is to be aware of such things as something as simple as your bed. One general rule when it comes to being more sensitive to the energy is making sure that your bed placement is never directly in line with the door. Also, making sure that your bed is approachable from both sides and that nightstands flank both sides of the bed. And one last tip might be that there is no mirrors that actually reflect the bed, because mirrors can amplify worry and anxiety. Another great tip would be your placement of your desk. Small space or large, always just be in the command position, facing the entrance of the room, so that your back is never to the actual entrance or threshold. Number 2, plants. Plants are like the aspirin of the house. So they not only give off what we like to call good vibes, but they're just, it's all in all just a really, really good thing for a space. So plants, and more plants, as they always say. Sunlight. Sunlight is mandatory. Myself live in an area that has a lot of sunlight, intense sunlight, so I have to bring the shades down just to keep the air conditioner from blowing up. The bottom line is it should never really be dark 24/7. During the day, yes, you still want some light filtration, but at the same time, sunlight is very, very important. Improper lighting in general. All I could say in this particular topic is please have table lights. I've walked into many homes and it's always the overhead lights on and that's it in the room. It can be very harsh and cold. It's like, I understand the modern aesthetic extremely well, but at the same time, you could still have aspects of a modern interior with some warmth factor to it, that eye level light. So you want to create those lights, not only are for task, but they are for mood. So please implement the lights. TVs in bedrooms. All in all, this is generally a no-no. To me, I don't mind it as long as I can close it off. Next is mirrored closet doors. I absolutely do not like them myself. It comes out very builder grade. I will say that I completely redid mine. It's very expensive. I understand why people don't do it. Here's a great hack for those who do have mirrored closet doors and do not want to have the expense of replacing them. Actually apply grass cloth that is complementary to your wall tones to the mirrored aspects of the doors. This end result is not only chic, but it is feng shui savvy. But that's how much it's important to me, is that I just did not want them in my space. So I was willing to sacrifice one other avenue and to do that instead. So I did one thing years ago, because as I said, I just really do not like mirrored closet doors at all. I just draped it off. So I threw a rod above it and draped it off. So if you're into it, great. If not, the most economical way you can do an aspirin to it, as they say, is put drapes up. Do a rod pocket drape or any type of a drape element up there. The next is clutter, and I think a lot of that is self-explanatory. The clutter situation gets out of control in many households, but there's a difference between not picking up for the day or the last couple of hours versus a week. So maybe, reevaluate less stuff, put it away more often. However, clutter is a major proponent to lowering a vibe of a room. Scent, in other words, you're trying to create the feels is basically what you're doing. And it's the same thing for every day. I'm nose blind too. I have a dog, so a lot of times I don't know if it's out of control. So the only thing I kind of really do on a cheater standpoint is I might mist my light bulbs with my perfume just to give it a Gale touch. Toilet seat down, please, people. This one is mandatory. Not only the seat, but the lid. The lid is the most important part that must be down at all times. And last, it's artwork. Try to find things that you really gravitate towards, that are personal to you. I always tell parents too that instead of doing a gallery wall, do all of their childhood art. So do an entire wall of the children's drawings. So as I said, your home is about creating a space that is exemplifying who you are. Theories is one thing, application is another. So yes, we can sit here and tell you all of these wonderful theories and ways to kind of help you, but at the same time, it's your application, the follow through on that application, that is really going to be the end result. So, and that's what we want this channel to be all about. We want it to be your resolutions to a specific question. We want to offer you not only answers to those questions, we want to offer virtual resets to rooms. Like, subscribe, and comment below, because the narrative here can be directed by you. And we want to stay connected. And don't forget to send us pics on Show Us Your Space. We want to be able to show your space. We work hard on it. We give it a platform to have a moment. So with that, we'll talk to you soon.